don't know what's coming, you have nothing to compare it to, you don't know how hard it's going to be. You're not quite sure where the finish line is. Is it 20 kilometres? Is it 100 kilometres? Once you hit the 100 kilometres
it's just 5 more to go.
What weather are you going to get? How strong is the wind?
Is it going to be gusty, or is it going to be consistently coming?
Or is it going to be consistently coming? Is it going to be a mixture of both? Are you going to get your hopes high when the wind drops down a bit to come back again? I really wanted this series to be like, oh, she hated it at first and then now she loves it, but like, we're not at the love stage yet. But there is this messed up curiosity to see how it ends. If I went home, I would live in regret that I didn't see it to the end. Join me for a transparent account of cycling 16,000 kilometres over 6 months through South America with my boyfriend. In episode 1, we left Ushuaia and I emotionally struggled through South Patagonia. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. Henry kept saying if I could survive the first 5 weeks, the worst of it would be behind me. Episode 1 was survival. Welcome to episode 2, the curiosity phase. Our mission for this leg of the trip was to get to the southern point of the Carretera Austral route, dubbed the most scenic highway in the world. Fortunately, we had 2 iconic landmarks en route, so the cycling had a new motivation. The first stop was Perito Moreno Glacier in El Calafate, and to sweeten the deal we secured a homely Airbnb with the kindest living host, Paul, who welcomed us straight into his world. We'll get you in the video, so that people remember you.
No, make me see.
After 5 long weeks of tirelessly missioning to a reference on a map, seeing something as majestic and terrifyingly large-scale as Perito Moreno Glacier actually altered my opinion on biking. I've always flown or drove to tourist locations. The logistics, the climb, the patience, the physical effort to get here made the already mind-blowing view a much more appreciated experience. I've never seen a glacier in my life, let alone one that protrudes 70 metres above water and is 30 kilometres long. You can't predict revelations and circumstances you've never experienced before. But how I felt at the glaciers motivated me to start clocking the next tourist point on our route and getting determined to not let the cycle elements deter me in my mission to get the most out of a privileged experience. A couple of days later, we are on our way to the next stop, Chalten, home to a very famous, globally recognised logo. Three days mission to Fitzroy, the Patagonia sign. They say curiosity kills the cat, but satisfaction brings it back. Exploring my curiosity on this trip thankfully introduced me to turquoise waters, warmer days, and less layers. Upon our travels through no man's land, between these spots you learn things you may not pick up when moving fast between locations, like this exact spot where we rested for the night. This is where the infamous bank robbers and American outlaws Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid hid. It gets you thinking. There may not be anywhere to run and hide, but equally, locating criminals in Patagonia would be like finding a needle in a haystack. Just over 1,000 kilometres after we began this cross-continent mission, we arrived in one of Patagonia's most famous locations, Chalten, home to the iconic mountain line. I'm just doing the morning run to get coffee. That is incredible. That's the Patagonia sign. That's the peak of it just behind there. when I'm not on the road and I'm reflecting on everything, I'm so grateful, and I realise this is such an incredible opportunity. But the second I'm sitting in that saddle and the wind is hitting me and I'm on gravel, I just hate it. But looking at this, I'm like, oh, I'll do it all over again. It's the only way to describe it is like magnificent. Look at this. This is like that American thing where the pink and black house are like right next to each other. We are hiking today, but we're not doing the big famous hike, the sunrise hike. We're warming up for tomorrow morning where we're going to do the sunrise hike to the famous Patagonia logo, the mountain. So we're doing a smaller one today where we're going to see incredible views. No photo or video does this justice. You even have to take your sunnies off because you just have to see it blind your retinas with this view, burn it into your memory. It's incredible. We weren't anywhere near tired of the beauty Mount Fitzroy provided, so we set an alarm for 1:30 a.m. and began a 15-kilometre hike in the dark to the summit of the famous Patagonian mountains in time for sunrise. It's not many times you get to do this, so given that as soon as we descend, we're leaving, getting on our bikes and leaving, we didn't want to skip this opportunity. Oh, I'm so tired. All the tiny specks of light are other people further ahead climbing the terrain with their head torches. We've been walking for 2.5 hours in the dark. That's how many? Oh, he's there. We are almost at the top. The sun, we're racing against the sun, rising. Whew. And so we made it. The intimidation of its size is impossible to grasp through film. It's something you have to witness with your own eyes. There was a beautiful sense of camaraderie among everyone who had made the trek through the darkness to be there for it. Real, offline beauty shared in real time. Spliffs were passed around, bottles of wine shared, laughter carried through the cold. And yes, between strangers at 6 a.m. It felt like the end of a perfect night out, from a time before social media existed. We sat there for 2 hours soaking in the view before taking it all in again on the descent. I'd recommend doing the hike in the dark because everything you see on the way back feels completely new. Like I said, you don't tire of Mount Fitzroy. There isn't a time of day or an angle where it doesn't look majestic and quietly proud. But it was time to saddle up and venture to the next point on the map, the Carretera Austral. Today's mission is to stay as optimistic as possible for as long as possible, which will be fine today, but what's coming tomorrow, I can do it. You ready? This has been town so far. There's been close competitors, but this one takes the cake. Like, look at that.
Positivity!
You didn't like this the whole way? This, the rocks, you can't even tell, that's what completely clips you. 37 kilometers of this. It's getting hard. No broken bones yet. I took my Insta 360 off because I was like, it's sketchy. 5 meters later, I ate shit so hard. Had I kept the Insta 360 on, that would have been smashed. So I might still be shit at cycling, but experience just saved me 600 quid. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck you, gravel. I'm smiling. I spoke too soon. Oh. I am stronger than the pain. We have a highly anticipated day of what I can only describe as an obstacle course, so I'm going to do my best to content collect, just because this day I've been seeing on social media more than anything as far as cyclists crossing South America goes. Today was Hike a Bike Day. It's a section of overgrown forestry that requires hiking a bike. For the avid cyclist, it's a mental and physical challenge. But for your slightly unhinged jiu-jitsu lover, unnecessary suffering under load is where I thrive.
5 to 7 kilometers of hike a bike. Yeah, good luck. Stay positive. I'll see you at the top.
You okay, babe? I've done 200 meters. I'm dripping in sweat. It's like an uphill sled push. I like it, but it's hard.
Easy. Oh. Go on, you got this. Someone's come help you. Yes, go on.
Less than a kilometre to go. Oh, relentless! Go home!
Okay. This is the border.
We've left Argentina, and now we're entering Chile. This has been a nice change from the norm. That's one thing I'm really learning. There is no 2 days are the same on this trip. Look at that dog. And then we were on the home strip, to the southern point of the Carretera Austral. The environment very much reflected my lighter mood and optimism towards this huge journey I had blindly agreed on.
You know, I think I might just be enjoying myself a little bit. Look at that water.
And whilst I've learnt no matter how comfortable and confident you get, bike packing will always find a way to humble you.
This has got to be the sketchiest road. I'm holding my breath as I go down because I'm so scared. Look at this, it's so soft. Ah!
But I've started to lean into the magic that comes with the chaos and accept I can't control Mother Nature, and that's what makes each day such a success. Next stop, the Carretera Austral.